God says they manipulated family members in your family to work against you, and it backfired on them. He could send me, want me to tell you that energy manipulation was done on your family to go against you, and it backfired on them because he could send me is protecting you and he's protecting your family members. This prophetic word is for you to know that you'd have nothing to be afraid of. Fear not, for he who sent me is with you. For he who sent me is with your family. These people, just like God says, the weapons will form, but it will not prosper. So this weapon formed, it truly formed against you, but it did not prosper. God says, they manipulated family members in your family to work against you, and it backfired. He who sent me want me to tell you that energy manipulation was done against your family members to go against you, and it backfired on them because you are protected and your family members are also protected. One of the things that during my Sunday Master's journey that God, had me learn, he worked with me a lot in this area, energy area. And I remember that energy manipulation, energy work, learning about energy in general was one of the first things that God put me through during my Sunday Master's journey. I learned that from the first early beginning of my journey. Once I started my Ascended Master's Awakening, God started to teach me about energy. And energy cleansing and energy work is not the same as Reiki. There's so much that goes into energy. And learning about energy is deeper than you know. And this prophetic word, God did not only give me the word, he took me to how they were doing this against you and the goal that they wanted to achieve. And what happens is there are people that practice things that are not of God. And the way they practice these things is to achieve their end goal. And most of the time, what they do is people like the occults, the witches, the wizards, the warlocks, people that belong or believe in manipulating energies, using elements to gain their wish. And the way they do this, after they do whatsoever they practice, then you have the demons carry these assignments out. So God took me to and showed me how these demons actually carry out these type of assignments. And I sat back and I watched. And I was just amazed in seeing all this happen. And God said to me, you're not imagining what you're seeing. You're seeing it for real. This is happening in real time. And just to let you know that God sees all these people forget that they may be demons, but God sees them. And he knows everything that they do. And he just sits back and watches them. And when they're done, he just foils everything. And he will just send it back to the original sender. So I want you to know that he could send me, I want you to know that this energy manipulation was done so that your children, if you have grown adults, if you have younger children, is done if you have spouses, this, even cousins, this energy manipulation was done against them so that they can start to act of character. So if you have people around you that all of a sudden you see them acting out of character, they're not acting like how they usually will act, and you notice that they're not being their full self, and you have your children and you believe that this is not how, you know how kids will do things and you go, wow, that's not who I raised. When you start to say things like that, that's an example of energy manipulation. So when you have your kids behave out of character, or people around you or family members behave out of character, and you know that this is not what their upbringing is, that is not how they were raised, that is not who you remember, that is not who you know, that is energy manipulation. And I see how these people were doing things around you to make you feel unwanted, almost like they are looking down on you. You are being left out of decisions. You are being left in the dark. And you feel disrespected. They want you to feel disrespected. And that is why they want you to feel alone. This energy manipulation that is being done is to make you feel disrespected and to make you feel alone. They want you to feel isolated. They want you to feel like you are not being respected, you're not being heard, you're not being seen. They want you to feel like nobody is going to come to your rescue, you're all alone in this. Nobody hears you, nobody cares about you. And he would send me, watch them, do all this, and he just destroys everything they did and send it back to original sender. So I want you to know that you have nothing to fear, because he who sent me is with you and he is protecting you. And these people can touch you, they can do nothing to you, because the protection of the Most High God is upon you, is upon your family. And your children are going to listen to you. They are going to respect you. Your family members are going to listen to you. They are going to respect you. They are going to include you. You're not going to be alone. First and foremost, you have the Most High with you. So you will never be alone, and you will never alone. You are never alone. So I want you to stand strong, because you have the Most High with you. He who sent me is with you. He's already protecting you. He said, it backfired on them. It backfired on them. The fact that he brought me to watch shows that these people are doing this in vain. They think they're doing too much, but they're doing nothing. They're doing nothing. I want you to know that he who sent me is looking out for you and your family. And if you're parents and you watch this, pray for your children. Pray for them. Nothing will touch them. Your prayers will cover them. Your prayers will cover your children. Pray for your family members. Even the ones that don't agree with you, don't hate them, don't hold it against them. Pray for them. Still love them. Still be there for them. But stay strong. Because as long as you stay strong, everything will continue to work out for you. Because God will continue to be on your side and continue to protect you. And then it will affect your family members too. Your prayers will affect them. Your prayers will protect them. So I'm going to read this again. God says, they manipulated family members in your family. I wrote it down so that I don't forget it. They manipulated family members to work against you, and it backfired on them. It backfired on them big time. He who sent me want me to tell you that energy manipulation was done on your family members to go against you. and it backfired on them. He who sent me showed me how your children, your spouses, your adult children were being manipulated spiritually and unknowingly to them, to you, or to anyone else. The goal is for them to act out of character in a way that does not reflect their morals or upbringing or who they really are. So these things were done in a way that they reflect this is no longer who you think these people used to be in your life. What you know them to be in your life is not being reflected through their actions towards you. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work because he who sent me send it back to original sender. It's not going to work. It all backfired on them. He who sent me wants you to know that this was to make you feel disrespected. This was to make you feel as if you're being looked down upon. This was to make you feel alone. But he who sent me send it all back to original sender. I want you to claim this message. I am protected by God. It backfired on them. Whatsoever, even amen, whatsoever you want to type to claim this message, type it, claim this message. No weapon formed or fashioned against you shall prosper. Type it, claim this message. He who sent me wants you to know that you and your family members are all protected. Stay prayerful. Stay strong in the Lord. Have faith in Him. Continue to worship Him in truth and in spirit. And no weapon that is formed by the enemy against you shall prosper. It will all backfire on them. And no tongue that rises against you shall prosper. I'm Ascended Master Zilia Ijoma. I pray that you receive this wonderful message. I love you all. I have a book that is coming out. This book is for you. It's for every child. This book is going to help you to awaken. It's going to surround you and your children, and every child that reads this book is going to surround them with the love, wisdom, and protection of God. I'm going to give the launch date of this book soon. And I want you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like this video. Share it so that others can benefit from it. I love you all. Kindness is wellness. Stay kind. Bye.